Well, hello out there in Salt Land. I'm Wild Bill, and I'm going to be bringing you a grain of salt. Just wanted to show you that awesome sight right there. It's pretty loud. I'm surprised that my voice comes through. But I wanted to lay a foundation before I get into the doctrine of perseverance of the saints. That's where I lean toward. Another way of putting that for the lay person, I guess, is the once saved, always saved crowd. I lean toward that. I have complete and total confidence that He is able to keep that which I commit to Him, and I believe in His finished work of justification. And when I accept, well, we're going to get into all that. I just want to lay a foundation first, but I wanted to present two sides that has to be looked at here. Not the side of the doctrine of the conditional salvation, based on your performance and your maintenance of said salvation for yourself. And I'm not going to even get into that very much at all, not at all here today. But basically, I wanted to lay a foundation with our, with our father of the faith, talking about Abraham. And I talked about him a little bit this morning in a video I did. But I wanted to kind of continue with that. And over there in Genesis 17:18, Abraham, he for 25 years, he believed God. And I just want to study him out just a little bit, and talk about him. But he come to a point, right there about a year before Isaac was born, he had gotten to a point where he looked at God and he said, "Oh, that Ishmael might live before you." And I figure it's because he didn't fully understand what God was trying to teach him and what God was trying to lay as far as a foundation for us and for the future, about His Son Jesus Christ and the work that was going to be accomplished there. But verse 19, the Father just outright says, no, it's not going to be that way. We're not going to go the route of what you did to produce the son of promise. Ishmael's not going to be that guy. And we need to understand that Abraham did produce a son, but he produced a son of his own natural ability. They got to the point where Sarah just said, "You know what? Take Hagar, the servant, and maybe that's the way that this thing is supposed to happen." And Abraham did, and they produced a son. But again, back to where the father had come in and was talking to him, and Abe was talking back, "Oh, that my son Ishmael," and would be the guy. And by this time, Abe was 99, Sarah was right at 90, and Ishmael was somewhere around 13, 14. I can't recall exactly, but Abraham and Hagar had produced Ishmael out of their own power and their own strength, and not by God's power and not by God's strength at all. No divine energy was necessary. Only natural procreation, right? And the son of promise was never going to be the son that Abraham could produce on his own. And it was by design. And then God renamed him after He told him it's not going to be Ishmael. He renamed him, and instead of Abram, he was going to be Abraham. So instead of father of many, he was going to be father of many nations. And wow, Abraham did believe him. But, for years he was called Abram. I got one son here finally, and didn't have any before. And now He's calling me father of many nations, and I've still only got the one son. Man, what a man Abraham was. And so Ishmael was the son of natural generation. What a man could do naturally on his own, necessarily without God's help. Isaac was the son of supernatural generation. And Abe begot Ishmael in natural human strength, and Isaac in the power of God. There is a big difference, right? And so over there in Galatians, I believe it's chapter 4, he says something like this: those of you that want to live under the law, do you not even know the law? I mean, do you understand the law? And so he goes on to talk about, and this is Paul, that there are two sons, one born of a bondwoman, one born of a free woman. The one born of the bondwoman was born according to the flesh, produced by the flesh. The other, the free woman, was born by the promise, living by the promise. The one that was born according to the flesh represents everybody who thinks that they can accomplish God's will by human effort. You see where I'm going with this? And on the other hand, the one that was born according to the promise represented everybody that receives God's word and believes, and then born of faith and supernatural accomplishment. And so you can see why one is acceptable and one ain't. The one acceptable is all God. All God. And I know that there are some out there that says, no, I have that super faith. I've been working on my faith for years, and I have strong faith because I have exercised my muscles in my faith. And listen, you didn't produce nothing. Like John the Baptist said, there ain't nothing that's out there that didn't come down from God. And even that faith, according to Ephesians 2, and I'll keep quoting it, I know it's there. It simply says what it says: by grace you are saved through faith, and that not of yourself. It is a gift of God. The faith that it takes to do anything is a gift of God. And we're going to talk more about that, but take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. And by the way, this is just a foundation for the future videos, so bear with me. Love you.